I want to talk about VA rating reductions, how to fight them. And in this particular situation, there's a printing delay. There's a link in the description. I won't talk about that too much. You get this letter showing up a week before Christmas, and it's like backdated. Like, this thing's like 3 months old. You can't ignore it. You have to deal with it. How do VA rating reductions happen? When the VA wants to reduce your rating, they must give you notice of the proposed rating reduction. That notice must be specific enough for you to know why your rating is being reduced. Then they must give you at least 60 days after the notice to submit evidence showing why it should not be reduced. You also have 30 days to request a hearing where the proposal will not be implemented until after the hearing, buying you a little bit more time to submit the evidence you need. If you don't request a hearing and you don't submit evidence within those 60 days, a final rating decision will be issued, reducing the benefits. The reduction will then take place another 60 days later, taking effect on the last day of that month. So we have some information here. The first thing is, and buying time is what this is all about, because first you have to absorb this. Now what the fuck do I do, right? And, depending on your situation, I don't know, if you have no mental health problems, this is a huge kick to the nuts, whether you have nuts or not, right? So you need a couple days to take care of it, to let it sink in, kind of like when you read that decision letter, you got to go back and reread it. You have to address this. So within that first 30 days, you want to appeal this, because that's going to buy you more time to go find a doctor to help you, because somebody couldn't find the medical evidence. You've been going to the VA. They just, like I said, I don't know what their motivation is. The reduction guy, Mr. Rating Reduction guy, he's not a doctor, so I don't know how they do it exactly, but they go through looking every month or every week or whatever they do. Let's just go start reducing people for minimal reasons. And the idea there is they get to save money, because a lot of us don't know what to do. We freeze. And then by the time we're able to deal with it, it's too late. 60 days passed. So within the first 30 days, you need to appeal it. That'll buy you more time. You want to stretch this thing out as long as possible, so you have time to go find a doctor. Where do you find a doctor? What you're doing here is showing that your symptoms have not improved. That's supposed to be the reason, but I think they're just testing us, because a percentage of us don't fight back. Easy money for the VA. Easy money for Christmas bonuses. Makes sense. Sucks, but it makes sense. I understand it, because they're crooked. You got to understand how these guys think and operate. I don't know what the relationship is with your Veterans Health Administration doctor, your VA doctor, AKA also the enemy. That might be one way to go, but remember, they're all hooked together. Even though the Veterans Health Administration, your treating physician, is separate than the Veterans Benefits Administration, when they can get together to screw us, all of a sudden they're on the same page. So keep that in mind. And then there's the delay thing and the COVID thing, and I need to get in and see, my doctor, and she's on maternity leave, so she'll be back in 6 months, or a myriad of other, stories that they'll tell you. So be open to the concept of finding a private doctor. Either way, you need a doctor. So if your VA doctor isn't going to get you what you need, which is a new review of your disability that they're trying to reduce, and you need this on paper by a doctor. Symptoms are worse. Whenever the last time veteran was seen, he was here. Now today, I'm seeing him. He's actually worse than he was during the last evaluation. So if a VA doctor can't offer that to you, get a private doctor. Let me jump in here real quick and tell you about my boot camp. If you want to learn more about the VA claims process, check out my boot camp. You can talk to me live. There's a link on the website and in the description, combatcraig.com. And also, if you need medical evidence like a nexus or documenting your symptoms properly, Go to our website, combatcraig.com, and it says medteam/Nexus letters. Click on that link, fill out the form. Boom, you're done.